Do you like Butterfingers? You know, those Butterfinger candy bars? I do, and I know someone else who does too. His name is Denny. That's right. Hi, Denny. Denny is the husband of my dear friend Barbara Timmerman, and she's from the channel Take Control Beauty. And I have it by a very reliable source that Denny loves Butterfingers. So, if you do too, stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. It's so good to see all of you, and a big shout out to all my new subscribers. There's so many of them that I'm so grateful that you are following me on my baking journey, and I hope you'll enjoy the channel and you come back. So what am I making for you today? Well, I told you a few videos back that even though I bake everything, sweet and savory, I do low carb, I do keto, I do the regular desserts, and I'm also throwing in now a lot of Weight Watcher recipes. So this is going to be another one of those, but you don't have to be on Weight Watchers to make this. You can make it and you can enjoy it. So what am I making for you today? You say, Diva, what are you making? Well, I'm making for you Butterfinger Cheesecake Bites. They're individual servings. The recipe yields 12, and best of all, there are only 2 Weight Watcher points each. Sounds pretty good to me. So what do you say we get started? Let's get started. Okay, so I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Now, you're going to need a 12-well baking pan. So I have one here, a cupcake tin. Now I put in it silicone cupcake wrappers. Do not use paper ones. They will not work. If you can't use silicone ones, you can use foil ones. But because of the moisture in these little treats, you can't use paper ones. So I just love the silicone ones because no matter what you make in them, it falls right out. It does. If you can't find them, I know they're on Amazon because that's where I got mine, and I'll put the link down below if you're interested. So next you're going to need a bowl. So first of all, in this bowl, I'm going to put 3 eggs. To put in a sugar substitute, you're going to need 3 tablespoons. Now, I love stevia in the raw. I also like monk fruit, but I guess you can put in any sugar substitute you like, and this is 3 tablespoons. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon. Now, I happen to have butter extract. This is McCormick's butter extract. I like it with the butter. If you don't have butter, you can substitute it for vanilla. So let me open this. And that is 1 teaspoon. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take a whisk, and I'm just going to mix all of this together. You don't need a mixer for this. Just get it all nice and combined. Get the sugar mixed in, and there you go. I love these recipes because they're so easy to make. All right. And 2 points. Sounds good to me. All righty. Okay, to this I'm going to add 3 cups of non-fat, plain Greek yogurt. So this is 1 cup here. Get all that lusciousness out of here. Here's another cup. It should be a nice 0 plain Greek yogurt. the Greek yogurts have a little bit more body to them, and they have a lot of protein. And I'll need one more cup because it's 3 cups. It makes your baked goods nice and moist, and it adds a lot of nice protein to them. So that's 3 cups of the yogurt. Okay. All right, now to this, I have 2 boxes of sugar-free instant Jell-O. This one is butterscotch, and the other one I'm using is vanilla. Now, these are 1 ounce boxes, but the recipe only calls for a 1/2 ounce. So I put in a 1/2 ounce of my instant sugar-free butterscotch driver, and I'm also putting a 1/2 ounce of the vanilla. Now I have a little scale that I use, so I measured it out, but basically it's a 1/2 package because 1 box is 1 ounce and you need a 1/2 ounce. So I'm going to take my whisk once again and mix all of this up. So I hope you're all enjoying these Weight Watcher recipes I'm putting on here. You know that I'm going to have them mixed in with my regular recipes, but I've had so many requests for Weight Watcher recipes, and not only that, I myself had some blood work done, and some of my numbers, as I told you, were a little higher than they should have been. So I thought I would give it a whirl, and maybe when I go back to the doctors, eating a little better might bring my numbers down. So we'll wait and see. I'll let you know. So we're going to mix all of this up. This is thick. This is a thick mixture. I need muscles. And you'll find on my channel that sometimes I throw in a holiday. I may throw in, some type of vacation or a special event just to keep the channel interesting. I mean, we can bake and have fun at the same time, right? That's what I always say. And every now and then you'll see one of my 4 grandsons pop into a video. They've been baking with me since they were little. Hopefully I created some nice memories for them to look back on. Alrighty, this looks like it's mixed pretty good. I really need to work out. My arm hurts. Oh. After I get this mixed, I'm going to use my ice cream scoop to scoop the mixture into the cupcake tin. But there's something I'm going to do first, and I'll show you that in a minute. I think this is good. I'm going to put this aside. So, what do we need next? I have Oreo Thins, and they're very thin. They're thin and they're crispy. I'll show you. See how thin they are? They're just like an Oreo, but tiny, thin, very thin. So I'm going to take my pan here that has the silicone liners, and I'm going to put one of these Oreos in the bottom of each of these. Gives it a nice little touch. And these are so yummy. They're not real Butterfingers, but they'll make you feel like you're eating one with the chocolate and the butterscotch. So let's see. We have them all filled up? Yes, we do. All right. So now I'm going to fill each of them up with the mixture. There's my oven. It's all preheated. Okay, so we're going to fill these actually up to the top. And I just find the ice cream scoop works perfect. It's just enough, and you don't have too much of a mess. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Now, when I get these all filled up, I'm going to put them in my 350-degree oven for approximately 25 to 30 minutes. When you take them out, they may be a little jiggly, But have no fear. Once they cool and they set, that will go away. Alrighty. Looking good. And I definitely will put the recipe down below in the description box for you, like I always do. Alright. See how easy this is? And like I said, 2 points each if you're on the Weight Watcher plan. And if you're not, it's still a healthy, nice recipe for you to enjoy. Okay. This just makes 12. Almost perfect. Scoop that out. Fill up that last baby. Okay. And I mentioned my friend Barb earlier from the channel Take Control Beauty. And she's on Weight Watchers now too. And her husband's on it, Denny. So that's why I thought these would be perfect for Denny, because he loves those Butterfingers. And this would be a nice substitute for him. Because one thing I like about Weight Watchers is you don't have to deprive yourself of anything. Nothing is off limits, as long as you watch your portion control and your points. That's it. Okay. All right, I think we have most of this out of here. It says fill them up to the top, which I did. All right, so I'm gonna tap them a little. I'm gonna go over to the oven and put these in. And when they come out, I'll be here, don't go away, and I'll show you what we do next, so stay tuned. Okay, this is what they look like. I took them out of the oven. They're slightly jiggly in the middle, but not too bad. Now, what we have to do is, I'm going to put these in the refrigerator overnight. They should be chilled for a minimum of 12 hours. And then in the morning, I'll take them out, I'll decorate the tops, and we'll do a taste testing. So, see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm back, and these Butterfinger Cheesecake Bites have been in the refrigerator overnight. In fact, actually, it's almost 3 o'clock, so they've been in there longer. But keep them in there a minimum of 12 hours. Now, they will not be in a gel form anymore. They will be in a cheesecake form. Now, before we do a taste testing, we want to make these yummy. So I'm going to take them out of my silicone cup. Now remember, I told you, don't use paper. You'll see they get very wet from being in the refrigerator and having the cookie on the bottom. That paper will not do. Either use silicone or use aluminum foil cups. So I'm going to pop this out of here. Here we go. Woo! You can see the bottom. See, there's the cookie on the bottom there. And I'll put a photo in the video for you. Now, of course you can eat them plain if you want to. But why would you want to? I mean, they're only 2 points. So, you can take some fat-free Ready Whip, which I like to use. And we can squirt a little bit of that on the top. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I have Lily's. These are the low-carb chocolate morsels, the semi-sweet style. And these happen to be sweetened with stevia. So if you're not familiar with Lily's, they are less sugar and they are great to use. There's no sugar added. So I'm going to put a few Lily's chips on top of this one. There you go. Looks good already. Now, I think I'll open up another one. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Comes right out of here. See? And on this one, now these do contain sugar. If you put just a few on, it isn't going to make a big difference. Or for those that are not on Weight Watchers may want to use them. But these are the Bake Better with, and these are the Butterfinger bits. So I'm going to put a little bit of fat-free Cool Whip on this one. And just put a few, just a few, oh yeah, of those Butterfinger bits on this one. Oh my goodness, do they look good or what? So now I'm going to do a taste test testing for you. So I think well, what do I want to taste first? It doesn't matter. I'll give this one a taste first. You ready? I'll tell you, they taste obviously like cheesecake. You can't tell there's yogurt in these. If you can get your hands on some of the butter extract, I think I ordered mine online a while ago. Use that. It'll give it more of a butter flavor. If you can't, then you can use the vanilla extract. Let me taste this. That little chocolate cookie on the bottom. Whipped cream. So good. I feel like I'm eating a nice piece of cheesecake, and for only 2 points. I have to try the other one. I have to see what it tastes like with the little Butterfinger crunch on it. I'm sure it tastes more like a Butterfinger, but it's up to you. I mean, actually, this bag says that it's 80 calories for 1 2/3 tablespoons. So you can probably decorate a few of these. It'll be 80 calories, and if you divide it up, it won't be very much at all. So let me see what these taste like. They're both very good. They're not sweet at all. Now, the ones with the Butterfinger bits have a slight bit more Butterfinger flavor. The other, with the chocolate morsels, don't have as much, but let me tell you, they're very good. I mean, think about it. If one doesn't satisfy you, you can have 2 of these. Put them together. It's like eating a big piece of cheesecake for 2 and 2, 4 points. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. For those of you that are new here, I hope you'll come back and see what else I'm making. Actually, I am also in the middle of doing a series that's not Weight Watchers. It's short and sweet, delicious dessert dips. And I'm about to do, I think, my 4th dip. Now, it won't be Weight Watchers, but it will be a nice, fun Christmas dip. So anyway, I hope I'll see you all very soon. Stay well. Thank you for spending some time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And love you all. So I will see you next time. I'm going to eat my cheesecake bits. Toodles! And Danny, I hope you like these.